This MMA content is proudly brought to you by the AllStar app, a fully customizable ad-free sports experience. Download it now.
Mulan, all right, let's begin. You return back to action April 16th against Mayra Bueno Silva in Las Vegas. She's competed with the UFC about 5 times now. What are your thoughts on her performances so far?
所以啊，说你4月要打这个巴西的对手，然后他应该已经在 UFC 打了5场了。然后，首先是你怎么看这个对手他之前的表现？
我觉得还可以吧，就是他有过很好的表现，但是我觉得近期也不是特别好的，他的成绩就是他的那个战绩也不是特别好，所以无所谓了。
Yeah, I think her performance is okay. He's had some good performance, but a lot of like up and downs. So she lost a couple of fights recently. So she's okay, yeah, in general.
All right. So when you look at the performances and you look at the skill set, what type of fighter do you see?
所以当你看他的表现的时候，看他的场上的一些技术，你觉得他是一个什么样类型的对手？
首先他是一个，就是说，我觉得他是一个意志力比较坚强的选手吧，而且，怎么说呢？我觉得他是一个比较，就是，你知道，就是他身体很强壮，知道吗？然后就是比较擅长于这种就是进攻，然后抓进攻啊，就是很直线的进攻的这种，对，我觉得是这样的，
Yeah, first of all, I think she has very strong mentality. She's a tough girl, and she is also very physical strong as well. And she prefer like go forward and straight on offense on the straight line. So yeah, that's what I see from her fight.
All right. You mentioned the strength, how strong she is. I believe she's moving up to bantamweight for this fight. You know what I mean? And you've been at bantamweight for a little bit. Do you feel like she'll be as strong as you?
所以啊，她应该是之前都是打57，然后这场升到61。那你之前已经打过61了，所以你觉得她虽然壮，但是能有你强壮吗？
我觉得差不多吧，但是说句实话，我身体上还 OK 吧。我觉得我不论是51、61，如果让我打66，我觉得我也不会差的，身体上也不会差很多。因为首先我觉得身体的强壮只是特别小的一方面，你需要有强大的内心和强大的思考脑子才对，对。
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think if we solely discuss about strength, physical strength, even you let me fight in 145, I don't think I'm weaker than anybody. I'm still a strong fighter in that division. But if we're talking about fight, it's a very comprehensive thing. So physical strength is only one thing. So there are still a lot of other factors.
Oh, definitely. And I believe you did your last camp at Team Oyama, but this time around you're doing your training camp at Jackson Wink. Why did you decide to go there and do the camp with that team?
所以他问上次你来这儿备战是在大山，那这次选择了 JW， 为什么换了拳馆？为什么选择 JW？
首先呢，其实在 Team Oyama 的时候，他就也是一个非常棒的拳馆，然后那边有非常棒的选手，就包括饼干啊什么都是在那块儿。为什么这次选择这儿呢？是因为就是因为我这次过来呢是需要一个长时间的一个那个训练，然后所以我会选择来这儿，然后这块有我认识的朋友、认识的教练，所以我来这边想做一些系统的训练，对，就是这样，因为想更增加一些自己一些技术呀，一些别的方面的东西，缺少的东西，对。
So for a couple of reasons. For both gyms, Team Oyama and Jackson Wing are fantastic gyms, have good coach, good training partners. Like last time we have Carla Esparza at Team Oyama with me. But this time, because I am planning to stay in the US for a longer term for training to improve myself. So at Jackson Wink, I knew some coaches here before, and I have some friends here. So that's why I choose Jackson Wink this time, because I want to stay here for a longer term, just training here to improve myself.
You know, you mentioned the coach that you have a connection with at Jackson Wink. There's a lot of other coaches there. Who have coached you for this camp?
所以他说你刚才提到教练啊，那他说 JW 有很多教练，那么谁是主要负责你的教练？
这次的话是 Joy 教练，他是主要负责我，然后帮助我，然后平时会跟我一起做一些技术上的一些研究呀，然后还有提高，还有训练。
Yeah, Coach Joey Villacenter, Joey Villacenter, he take care of me this time. So he helps me a lot. We did a lot of training, private sessions, and did a lot of film study about my opponent. So yeah, he's my head coach this time.
Do you enjoy film study?
所以你喜欢跟他一起，比如分析对手啊、研究战术啊这种东西吗？比如看对手录像什么的。
我挺喜欢的，因为他会他会看到一些我看不到的角度、看不到的东西，会带给我新的一些个视角，所以我觉得我很喜欢跟他一起。
Yeah, I like that. I like do the film study analysis with Coach Joey because he can see a lot of things I cannot see. So provide a new view, new vision to me. So yeah, I pretty like to do that and very enjoy to analyze my opponent with him.
Okay, and I know that you're there with Mengbo, you know, your friend. You're training with her every day, but there's other women there at Jackson Wink, particularly the former champ at bantamweight, Holm. Have you trained with her a lot or any sessions with her?
他说啊，这次备战你主要是跟孟博一块练，但是呢，那还有好多其他选手，比如 Holm 也在这儿。说你跟 Holm 练过吗？然后跟他练怎么样？
我觉得他首先他是个非常非常好的人，然后平时我们在一起也很开心，然后训练的话，我觉得他是一个怎么说呢？虽然他也是很久现在也是有一点那个什么嘛，但是他是一个非常强壮的，对，他现在仍然非常强壮，对，状态我觉得也在一点一点的上升，我觉得是啊，就是因为他之前受伤，我不知道能不能说啊，就是因为我觉得，而且我们在一起打拳，我觉得他拳非常非常的有力，但是我觉得很开心能跟冠军这种冠军选手一起训练，对我来说会有很高的长进，对。
Holm, he's a very nice big sister to them. Just take care of them when they hang out together in the gym. That's perfect. But in training, in sparring, she's gonna be super serious. So you should be ready. How strong she is. Even she just come back from like knee injury, but she's still. And some people think she may getting old or something like that, but she's still very strong. Yeah, and so. Yeah, she also feel Holm is still getting better and better every day. So she very enjoy and feel very fortunate to have a chance training with the legend.
And it also probably allows you to understand like how good you are right now, right? Facing somebody in practice, a former champ.
所以跟 Holm 比如一起练一起打实战，是不是也让你能够建立类似自信，就是知道自己的水平在哪儿，或者自己有多好这种？
对，我觉得可能之前对我来说，冠军就是你会想一想，觉得自己会差一些，跟那些个就是水平高的一些选手，但是我觉得就通过跟他们一起训练，然后一起去平时这种就是做动作，然后训练实战呀，我觉得会让我会有信心，因为我觉得就是说我并不是没有自己想象的，就是就是不是那么的没有我想象那么差，就是我跟他一起训练，我也可以打，也可以做，可以做任何的动作，可以做很多很多，就是 whatever， 就是你想象不到的，你全都可以做出来。对，我觉得很棒的一个体验。对。
Yeah, it's a very nice experience training with Holm. Before I came here, my fighter like Holm, former champion, is too far away from me. So I don't know if I am even close to them. But now we train together every day. We spar, we drill every day. So that makes me feel okay. We are just pretty close. Now, of course, I don't say I'm better than her, but we are at same level. What she can do, I can do either. So that give me confidence. And sparring with Holly Holm, very inspiring experience. So if I can learn from her and to let me to try something new and I never tried before, and then I realized, okay, I can do that well too. So yeah, it's a very good experience and which give me confidence.
Yeah, great to hear. Now I want to go back to your last fight. You were supposed to fight Nunez, and then you injured your knee a few days before you were going to leave China to go to the US. You had your fight canceled. How devastating was that for you? You know, I mean, you're so close to travel, and then you get hurt.
所以又说回来，说你这次来美国本来是定的2月份打那个 Nunez， 结果呢，临出发前这个膝盖伤了，所以当时的这个心态是怎么样的？是不是特别有点崩溃的意思？因为就马上就要出发了，就要去训练了，结果突然自己受伤了，当时是什么感觉？
当时确实是挺崩溃的，然后，怎么说呢？这样，其实当时我确实挺崩溃的。我觉得这个一系列的状态要感谢我的团队，感谢我的 coach， 就是感谢我的俱乐部，青岛新疆搏击俱乐部队，因为他们给我支持。是这样的话，我其实有点不是很想过来，因为就是我受伤了，我不知道，我不确定我能不能比赛。但是这个时候，他们会告诉我，你可以去做，你可以做一些事情，你可以去尝试。这个时候会给我信心，会给我支持。我觉得对我来说，都会有很大的帮助吧。然后让我过来，所以就一直到现在，然后我能很好的恢复，去做恢复，然后去接受新的挑战。对。
Yeah, it was a devastating experience, 2 days before I departed from China. But I want to say huge thanks to my team in China, my coach in China, Qingdao Xinjiang Club. They gave me massive support. At that moment, even I think, okay, maybe I just stay in China. I won't go to the US. I injured, maybe I just pull out. But they just encouraged me again and again. So you should go. You just go, and we can help you to get good rehab treatment there. And they just push me to go forward, to get new challenge. So, and that's why I am here now. And I did a good treatment in Las Vegas, and now back to Jackson Wing to train. So yeah, I really appreciate my team.
You got treatment in Las Vegas at the PI, and I feel like the UFC fighters have such an advantage over like any other promotion that you have basically a hospital for you, in Las Vegas. Was the process painful? A knee injury is something that's very delicate.
所以他觉着来这儿能够去 PI 做理疗，他说应该也是还不错，因为好像其他的赛事 UFC PI 提供的这个支持还是挺大的。然后那做理疗的这个过程是怎么样？这个恢复很痛苦吗？
其实一开始的时候是非常难以做，因为你的膝盖受伤，然后你需要更多的去锻炼它，就是你锻炼它就会痛，但是你痛你还是要去练它，所以这个过程是比较难熬的，而且你又不可以做一些正常的训练，这个过程是比较难，但是会越来越好吧，随着你的伤情的恢复，然后你会越来越好，对。
Yeah, it was pretty tough at the beginning of the rehab, the treatment, because you cannot do a lot of things, and you need to practice the strength, the muscle on your injured leg. But each time you do anything, it's very, very painful. So at the beginning, it's very tough, and even if for an athlete, you cannot training, you can do a lot of things, you feel very, very bad. But when the process goes on, you feel you can do more and more, you feel better and better.
Is rehab the most frustrating part of being an athlete?
所以你觉得这种受伤，然后治伤、疗伤这个过程是当一个运动员最难的这么一个，尤其心理上最艰难的这么一段过程。
对，我觉得是这样，因为其实受伤是一个对运动员常见的一个事情，但是你知道，因为一个伤就是你可能 严重的可能就断送你的运动生涯。但是如果是像我这种，就是你可以恢复的，但是这个恢复的过程你知道是就是比较难的，而且因为它是需要一个长期的坚持的一个事情，长时间恢复的一个事情，而且在你这段时间，你又不可以做别的训练，因为你做别的训练可能就会牵扯到它。然后你看别人训练，对我来说啊，我看别人训练，我不能训练，这个内心太煎熬了，真的，这个。
Yeah, I think so. It's because injury is not an uncommon thing for athletes, but some serious injury could just stop your whole career. But for me, for my knee injury this time, it's not that serious, but it still will take a very long time for the recovery. And even you do the treatment, you need insistent for a very long time. And at the beginning, you cannot do any like MMA training. You can only do the rehab exercise. And to me, the most devastating thing is I cannot train, but I look at other guys are training. So that made me very, very sad. And yeah.
Yeah, especially at the PI where there's fighters all over the place, right?
而尤其是在 PI 什么，看所有的 UFC 的选手都在天天哐哐哐练，然后自己不能练。
对，就是这样，特别的，就是你会特别的着急，然后，就是很急，你特别的着急，然后但是你又不能做什么，你又做不了什么，就是这种你没有办法做什么的状态，就是很难受。
Yeah, it's make me very like pissed. I want to, but I cannot. So yeah.
Yeah. So when you come back to training at Jackson Wink, you're probably just motivated and eager and excited, right, to get into the camp to fight.
所以从拉斯维加斯回到 JW 训练，是不是就有那种终于能训练了，然后属于那种憋足了劲儿，终于能够释放自己了？
是这样，但是你知道，第一周恢复训练的时候，也是很要命的。
Yes, exactly. But the first week I back to start the fight camp, the first week is, I almost die, because I didn't train before, and now back to the normal volume of training to prepare an upcoming fight. Oh, that's tough, super tough.
At Jackson Wink, they have it's a big facility, right? So I believe they have like dorms and stuff. Are you living in the dorms? Are you living that lifestyle?
所以他说 JW 应该是很大一个拳馆，然后有很多设施，也有宿舍。说他问你是也住在宿舍吗？现在就住在拳馆里。
对，我就是住在拳馆里。如果一天不出去的话，那我可能不去采购的话，我可能几天都不会出去。
Yeah, I live in the dorm. I live in the gym. So if I don't need to do the groceries, shoppings, I may just stay in the gym for a couple of days. Don't need to go outside.
So it's like fight college in a way, right? Maybe, I don't know.
所以就跟有点像上学上大学似的，什么就是住校那种感觉。
对。
Yes.
但是我觉得这还挺什么的吧，就是怎么说呢？因为你累了，你可以就是不需要开很长的时间的车，然后再回去，所以你可以马上休息。对。
Yeah, but I like that. After training, there only like 5 minutes commute from the mat to your dorm. You don't need to drive half hours, spend too much time on the way.
Yeah, it seems like I've been watching you and Mengbo on Instagram, from time to time, and you guys are really enjoying being out there and training and just hanging out, and everything seems like it's going really well.
所以他一直关注你跟孟博的那个 ins 啊，他看你俩老发，然后觉得你俩在那儿训练，是不是还挺开心的？
对，首先训练是我的工作，我就是做这个工作，然后我也非常喜欢训练，而且你知道，就是当你喜欢的事情和你最好的朋友一起做，这件就是特别有意义，也特别有意思，所以我觉得这是一个双赢 double win。
Because training is my job, and I like my job. I like training, and if you can train with your best friend, do your favorite job, do your favorite thing with your best friend, that's the most happiest thing in the world. And it's a win-win situation for me and Mengbo.
For sure. And with everything going so well, and you're training out at Jackson Wink, how do you see yourself performing against Silva?
所以啊，那既然训练什么的在这儿都不错，那么谈到比赛，你觉得到时候赛场上的表现你会是怎么样的？这场4月16号的比赛？
教练会有给我制定一个计划，但是我会去执行，然后我觉得我会尽全力去做吧，做到最好。我认为我会赢，而且我抱着必胜的决心。对。
Yeah, Coach Joey and the team of Jackson Wink, they give me some game plans, and I think the number one things to me is just execution, those plans. And I believe I will win this fight, and that's a fight I have to win. So yeah, I believe myself. I will take the W this time.
All right, April 16th, UFC Fight Night, Las Vegas. Mulan, thank you so much for the time, and hopefully, we get a couple of more of these interviews this year.
就祝你比赛好运，然后感谢你接受采访，希望今年还有更多机会跟你采访聊天。
好，Thank you，Thank you。